What makes a church great? Have you ever thought about that? I mean, there are many great things about many great churches, but what makes a church effective in reaching other people? That's an important question for our church. At River Point, we've always believed there's one key element to all of God's work, and that's relationships. For 15 years, it's been about relationships. It always has been, it always will be. It's not great music, it's not great sermons, it's people connecting with God in great ways. In order for that to happen, people have to connect with people. That's what the church does. It's funny, God uses people to connect with people. Around River Point, the best relational environment is called the kitchen. The kitchen is where home teams go and small groups happen. It's where people show up for each other. And they share their lives together as they pursue a deeper relationship with God. Now, the path to the kitchen usually starts with a non-threatening experience, a break-in point, if you will, where somebody meets somebody else for the first time and knows their name and something about their background. A connection occurs. That's important for churches, that people connect with other people. Now, most churches build a facility that enables this kind of connection to occur. They call it the fellowship hall. Have you ever been in a church with a fellowship hall? Well, most people have, because it's important for every church. Well, you see, River Point needs that strategic place for connection to occur. Now, we don't want to build a building. What we want to build is an outdoor fellowship hall, a strategic place for people to gather, home teams to meet, youth to come together for a hamburger, for people to play, for people to fish. It's going to be an awesome place that will be used more than any other place on our campus by more people than any place else at the church. I'm really excited about the outdoor fellowship hall for a lot of reasons. We're going to take this area that's really underutilized between the mechanical building and the lakeside, just south of the worship center. We're going to build really a multi-purpose place. Right behind me will be some outdoor grills and cook station so that people can gather in a small group and have a meal. For example, can you imagine a bunch of men showing up at daybreak for a pancake breakfast? That'd be awesome. And then all this area here that now is just grass, we're going to put some hardscape in so hundreds of people can come together and share a meal. And then right along the edge of this lake here, we're going to put a boardwalk so kids can jump right out here and fish. Think about all the kids that are going to catch their very first fish at River Point Church. Hey, there are a couple things I'm very excited about with this outdoor fellowship hall. One's right behind me. It's going to be a giant fireplace with a small seating area. This is where people will gather in the winter and the fall, the spring, to have great conversation. But think about this. This will be a great outdoor place for people to get married. And I believe hundreds and hundreds of couples will stand in front of that fireplace and give their lives to each other. It'll be a great, great place to get married. Now think about the fellowship hall at night. This outdoor fellowship hall will have festoon lighting, and we're going to do our own version of a drive-in, River Point's drive-in. And families are going to come together and share a movie and a fun time together out here. Can you see the vision for this? People coming together, connecting. It's going to change lives eventually. This is the beginning place. It's a pathway for people to connect with people, and then eventually they'll connect with God. Remember, the most important thing a church can do is have great relationships. That's what our mission's about, connecting people with people so they'll connect with God. That's why we need to build the outdoor fellowship hall.